Hello and thanks for watching this Ignite Purpose 2022 update and 2023 vision video. I have a lot to share as God continues to refine the ministry of Ignite Purpose as I coach individuals and churches and nonprofits and Christian business leaders in search for their own God-given purpose. Not everyone is excited about metrics like I am, but since so many of you invest in this ministry, I wanted to let you know exactly who you're helping. In 2022, I've worked with countless individuals, 3 churches, 2 local nonprofits, and 6 Christian-owned business leaders while planning 4 church conferences for almost 1,000 people and facilitating Ignite Purpose's first men's retreat last October. I also created email devotionals that were sent out to over 700 people each week, while my videos were watched over 5,000 times this year. I even got to baptize a couple that have been in several of my marriage and parenting classes. I'm so excited to see people and organizations get transformed as they leverage their resources to make God's purpose come alive. This year, God also allowed me to work closely with Pastor Mike Dean of Small Voice Ministries to launch his ministry in Loudoun County. In February, I was dealing with my own challenging situation stemming from the loss of my mom and a handful of other personal issues from 2021 when I connected with Pastor Mike for my own personal counseling. Because of the success that both Victoria and I had working with Mike, we asked him to come to teach about breaking strongholds to our friends in Purcellville. As those bonds were strengthened, we were not only able to move our growing and weekly class to Purcellville Baptist, but we found a way to ensure that Mike could conduct one-on-one counseling sessions for those in need throughout our community once a week. The model was so impactful that Pastor Mike was able to duplicate it in Berryville. This is a great example of how God has allowed me to use my organizational gifting and my passion for growth to help ministries build a stronger foundation and reach so many new people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Finally, I've also spent a lot of time focusing on my personal identity in Christ throughout this year. Thanks to the Identity Exchange ministry of Jamie Winship, which I highly recommend, I was able to focus my attention on what God is directing me to do. God is, and I think has always been calling me to be a catalyst to help others ignite His purpose in their lives. I know that sounds simple and obvious, but through this personal study, God has really solidified that direction for my life and my ministry, which makes my future direction much more clear. Speaking of future direction, my 2023 goal is to impact more churches, ministries, and individuals throughout the community. With that said, I have 3 things to ask you to consider. First and foremost, please pray for Ignite Purpose and its ministry. Second, would you please consider giving a year-end tax-deductible donation? And lastly, and this is something new, we're asking people to nominate a church or ministry that could use help reaching more people. Through these nominations, my team will choose up to 12 organizations a year and will execute an evaluation report from organizational structure all the way to their promotional strategies and provide a written report and a plan to help them organize and create a stronger foundation for growth. If you're interested, click the link in this email and you can go nominate. I hope you're as excited as I am. The future looks bright. 2023 is going to be a hope-filled year, and I hope you want to partner with us and come alongside and support the ministry of Ignite Purpose. God bless you. God bless this season. I hope you can live, love, and lead more and more like Jesus in this new year.